What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is Bluenin's 2-in-1 headphone and speaker. So I'm going to go ahead and move the box to the side so I can show you what it comes with. So here we have the neckband that has the earbuds and the speaker. I'll go over this more in a little bit. Over here we have a carrying case for it, a very nice sturdy carrying case as well. And inside we just have a thank you card. We have extra earbuds and a charging cable. The charging cable is just your micro USB to USB. And then we have a small user manual. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you the inside of this case real quick since I already have it open. As you can see here, it has just a small mesh net to hold all these little things. And then right here is where you would put the neckband speaker slash earbuds, and it will keep it nice in place with this little bit of elastic. We have just a normal zipper that goes all the way around to open it, and right here we have a little loop so you can put like a string or something through it, or a carabiner, so that way you can just hang it from your bag or whatever you may want to do. And the case is very sturdy. It is a hard shell, and as you can probably hear from those little knocks, it is very well made, very sturdy, pretty thick as well. Alright, so I'll start by going over some general info, then going into my thoughts on the product itself. So these headphones can also be used as a speaker, as I mentioned before. It has Bluetooth 5.0, a flexible neckband, retractable earbuds, up to 15-hour battery life on a single charge, 33-foot range, charge time is about 3.5 hours, IPX4 sweat and waterproof, CVC 8.0 noise cancelling microphone, which is pretty standard nowadays for most headphones, weighs around 1.8 ounces, so it is very light as well. So let's go ahead and just take a look at these headphones. So it has 4 speakers, so here's 1, here is 2, and then 2 on the bottom. I will be playing some audio a little bit later in the video, just so you can get an idea of the quality and the bass and all that. I will say the bass is really good on these headphones as well. So it has a few buttons on the inside as well as on the outside. So these are mostly just for going to the next song, going previous song. I like that it has separate buttons for volume as well. Here is the charging port right here. The mic is right around here. You might be able to see a little dot, very faint though. And then turning it on off. I like that it has a switch for turning it on and off as well. Answering and canceling calls. We have a play pause button, and then right here is the button to switch between the earbuds and the speaker. So it has a small mic symbol right there, which is supposed to symbolize using the earbuds, and then a loud mic right there, which is to symbolize using the speaker portion. And I like the little design on it. I call it like a soccer print because the hexagons just kind of remind me of a soccer ball. Here are the retractable earbuds. As you can see, it gets very long and it just stays out like this. As you can see, no problems there. And then if you want to pull it back in, you just bring it max, do a little tug, and it will retract. So both earbuds do get pretty long. The neckband right here is flexible silicone. As you can see, you can really stretch this out as needed, which is great. And the silicone is nice and soft, so it won't really be bothering your neck. And I've noticed I don't really get any fatigue while wearing these as well. The earbuds themselves are pretty small, as you can see, and that's good. They don't really fall out of your ears. I didn't have any issues with them falling out of my ears when I exercised, which is very important to me because I usually wear things like these when I hike or when I exercise. And that's actually the beauty of this, the fact that it is a speaker and that it is earbuds. So for example, let's say that you're gonna go hiking, and that's actually what I get these for. The purpose of these for me personally is for when I go hiking. So when I'm sitting in the car, obviously I'm not going to be using the speaker function most likely because the car has a speaker, but I'm not going to be listening to the music that everyone else is most likely. So I can wear it as just my earbuds. However, when we get to our hiking spot, you know, it's pretty quiet and everyone wants to maybe listen to some music. We don't want it to be too loud though, because we don't want to be making a ton of noise while we're hiking around. So I can switch it to speaker mode, which is a decently loud speaker, but it isn't extremely loud. It's not going to be like a normal speaker that is just blasting, because think about it, it's going to be near your ears, so you don't want it to be able to blast out your ears. However, it gets loud enough to where people around you in your near vicinity can hear the music or the sound, and you can hear it without it blasting out your ears, which is personally very important to me when I am hiking. You can use this for a lot of purposes though, if you really think about it. Just even if you want to use it just as earbuds, you can use it for when you're biking, since it has the neckband design, less likely to just fall off and out, which is great for when you're doing something like that. When you're playing maybe soccer or basketball, you can also wear these. Again, you can have speakers, then as you're moving around, you'll have good volume throughout. It's just really a great multi-purpose device. So as I mentioned, the bass is pretty amazing on these headphones. I think Bluenin has some of the best headphones when it comes to bass. I've taken a look at a decent number of their headphones and I found that they all had amazing deep bass. And that is very important to me because I listen to a lot of songs with really deep bass. The sound quality on both the earbuds and the speaker are really good. They are very clear and crisp, and there wasn't any lag or latency between the audio and the video whenever I used it to watch a video on YouTube. I use on Netflix and Hulu on both my phone and my laptop just to be sure, and I had no issues with any type of lag whatsoever. The speaker gets decently loud, as I mentioned, and I'm going to go ahead and just pair it up with my phone and play a quick clip from one of my videos so you can get an idea. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. When you turn it on, you'll see it's blinking red and blue as it's trying to pair, and it also did a little vibration and said a little bit of something. I'll go ahead and do it again though, so that way you can hear from the speaker.
Power on, pairing.
So it does give audio cues as well. Okay, so I've gone ahead and paired the speaker to my phone. I've put the volume max on the headphone itself, and I put it at medium volume on my phone, and I will gradually raise the volume on the speaker. Of course, my camera will adjust for this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say now every time I increase it just a little bit at a time, so that way you can see how much my voice is getting drowned out by the speaker itself. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start raising the volume now.
What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos...
Okay, so I raised it to max. I don't know how much of my voice you're able to hear as I went along. If you've seen my other videos, you know I do this similar method so you can get an idea of the volume level. And yeah, it gets pretty loud. But if you notice, there wasn't any actual distortion in the sound either when it hit max. And that can be an issue that happens with a lot of speakers, is that once it hits a max volume, the audio gets very distorted. And of course, this was a small test and you couldn't tell too much, but from that little bit that I did play, about 5 seconds at max, there was no audio distortion. And I had tried it before on just music, just to see, and I didn't have any audio distortion then either. However, I do want to keep in mind as well that the bass, when I'm mentioning, is definitely better for the earbuds than it is for the speaker. I feel like something like this wouldn't be able to deliver as hard of a bass, just because of the speaker, how it's formed here. I just don't think it would be able to, which is understandable. But honestly, I don't really mind that as much because I'm mostly using it for the earbud purposes, and the speaker purpose, you don't really need that much bass because of how you're using it anyways. That's just my personal preference though, and that's just my own thoughts on it. Of course, I'm sure some of you would prefer a speaker with deeper bass, but you got to keep in mind the fact that it is a 2-in-1, which is very hard to find, I would think. I haven't really seen many of these 2-in-1s before. Overall, I think these headphones are really amazing and great for anyone, and I just really love the bass and dual use. I really think that's the star of this entire product, and Bluenin seems to make some really great products, which is why I really love their items. That's it for this video. Link to this product is in the description below. If you found the video helpful, I'd love it if you could leave a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below as well. Thank you for watching.